Hey everybody, this is Lillian. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. If it's your first time stopping by, hey. And if it's not your first time, if you're a repeat offender, thank you so much for stopping by my channel again. Today, we are going to get into some fragrances that have been created or collaborated with women. As you know, this is March, Women's History Month. And so I want to give all the women creators of fragrances all the love that I can this month. So if you're interested to see who I'm celebrating today, please stick around.
There's so much about me, more than the eye can see, but I'm so glad to be no one to me.
Throughout this channel, you're going to see a few things. You're going to see beauty, lifestyle, fashion, and fragrances. So if that's something that you think you'd be interested in, I want you to do me a favor. Make sure that you comment down below. Make sure that you thumbs up this video, subscribe, and then hit the bell so you can be notified anytime I have an upload. How in the world are you going to know that I've uploaded a video if you don't hit the bell? You've got to hit the bell, okay? Now on to the video. Okay, so there are two women of color that I thought would be perfect to celebrate during this time. And so what I did was I was just looking at some of the fragrances that I have purchased, and I thought, why not celebrate them now? Because these are fragrances that will work during the cooler times, really kind of transitioning really into the spring. So if you want to wear them during this time, you know that it's kind of cold, but it's getting warm. It's cool in the mornings, and then in the afternoon it gets really, really warm. I'm in Georgia, so it gets hot in the afternoons. I think that all three of these fragrances that I have by this company, I think that they are absolutely phenomenal. So these are a great choice for these transitioning fragrances, if you will. So I wanted to make sure that I got into them, and I'm going to just talk about all three of them today. And I hope that you either have these or you get your nose on them, because they are absolutely beautiful. If you are familiar with Navitus Parfums, you know that they create some beautiful fragrances. Now, what I like about this company is they are willing to make sure that they do some collaborations with influencers, with people who enjoy fragrances, who know a little bit about them. And so they make sure that they support these influencers. And so I decided I'm going to support some influencers as well. And one of my absolute favorites, it's really the most recent one that I got. This one is called, it's by Navitus Parfums, of course, and it is called Mani Casanade. As you can see, the bottle is absolutely beautiful. I think I'm about right here in my bottle, maybe a little bit lower. But what I love about this fragrance, this one is in collaboration with Sharida, a beautiful young woman who has named, it's my understanding that she kind of named this after her daughter. And if you like vanilla fragrances, benzoin, if you like vanilla, warm, caramelic type fragrances, you are going to love this one. This one is real smooth. I'm going to be honest with you. This one is very, very smooth. I call this my smooth one. I love this definitely in the evenings. This is beautiful for date night, but it's also really nice during the day. So this is an all around, really for me right now. I think I got it. It was cooler. I think it was cold during the winter, maybe around the time that I got it. So when I was able to pick it up, I was happy that it worked for that time. But I started thinking about, okay, this is March. When I leave my house, it is still dark, right? And so when I spray it on me, I just smell good. I just smell really, really good. Even when I encounter people, they're just saying, ooh, I just wanted to see what you were going to smell like today, right? So with this one, this is always a crowd pleaser. This one is always very, very regal. This one is very regal. This is very rich. This is a beautiful fragrance, especially if you like vanilla. Now, I can say vanilla all day, but let me give you some of the notes so that you can understand what I'm talking about. Top notes, you've got bergamot, there's vanilla, of course, in there, and really it's this vanilla ice cream. So it's very creamy. It's a creamy vanilla, and then there's cashmere, and then you have the heart notes. There's brown sugar. I think this is my first fragrance with a brown sugar in there. There's toffee, and then amberwood. Last but not least, there is vanilla caviar. There's crystal musk, and then there is Peruvian white amber. These are some beautiful, beautiful ingredients. I don't think I have any that have like toffee in them, and that's why I'm kind of getting like a caramel. So there's not caramel, there's no caramel in there, but the toffee and that vanilla ice cream, then that it was crystal musk. I really, really love that. The brown sugar is sweet, but it's got some weight to it. If you've watched any of my other videos, then you know what I mean by having some weight to it. I don't want a fragrance that smells like that it would be a good body splash. No, I need a fragrance that smells like a perfume. I need a fragrance that is going to last. I need a fragrance that I'm going to smell myself later on. I mean, I need that kind of fragrance. I need a fragrance where you're going to be able to smell me where you are, right? That's what I want. And so that's what this one gives. This one gives very, very beautiful, really, really nice, especially when it's cooler. In the springtime, it's cooler in the morning. You know what I mean? Sometimes it'll rain. This one is absolutely beautiful. This is before the flowers are in full bloom, and then you start sounding like me with all the allergy issues. But I think that this one is a perfect addition to your collection. This one is by Sharida, our woman of this month. Okay, I've got another one. Stay tuned. The second woman that I would like to celebrate this month is AI the Great. And she is a phenomenal YouTuber, has really, really done well, but she has a nose on her that I'm telling you, whenever she puts these fragrances together, I especially love the combination videos. So if you enjoy those type of videos, then you are absolutely going to love her. And if you're watching me, then I'm sure you've already seen her. Okay. But she has two amazing fragrances that I made sure that I purchased. I think this one I was able to get right when she released it with Navitus Parfums. And this one is Amorous Intense. Both of her fragrances have AI in them, but this one is my most recent purchase from her. But this is Amorous Intense. As you can see, it's got this green glass bottle. And then I think the juice may be gold, maybe, but it is absolutely beautiful. I love how not just your thoughts go into, their thoughts did not just go into the fragrance itself, but also they had something to do with how it looked. You know what I mean? And so as you can see, this is absolutely breathtaking. It's worth every penny. I was so happy to be able to get it. Now, with Amorous Intense, this is pear. I don't even like pears. I don't. I like to eat apples, but I don't like to eat pear. But this, you can taste applesauce. I mean, it is so good. It is so good. Like, my mouth is watering, and I don't even like eating that stuff, but my mouth is watering right now. It's so good. Okay, so let me give you the notes real quick. You have baked pear, you have pear pulp, you have almonds and applesauce. Then for the heart notes, you have rum absolute, ylang ylang, French coffee. There's cinnamon, there's caramel, whipped cream, and cane sugar. Oh my goodness. Now, for me, I don't get the coffee as much. I don't get the coffee that much in this one, but I think that it will give it a little more grounding. So I've actually started trying to look at my coffee fragrances, my fragrances that do have the coffee. I think I've got a few of them. Over here, like Deluxe. I've got Nebraska. I have some other ones that have that vanilla in them. So sometimes I will use those kind of as a base to pull out some of the coffee in here. But this is so good. Now you guys know that I'm a teacher, right? So when I wear this, it's like my students always want to hug me because they're like, oh, you smell so good. This will put you in the mind of those green Jolly Ranchers type. It is so good. My mouth is still watering. Y'all excuse me. This is so good though. It smells good. really for the spring. It gives you fruity, it gives you the floral just a little bit, but it's mainly fruity. It's mainly fruity, but it's not like, now I'm not hating, I'm gonna just say it. This is not like those same type fragrances that you get from maybe House of Sillage where, you know, they smell good and they smell good just for a short time. This one you get a little bit more longevity. So as she worked with the perfumer, I think that they really kind of paid attention to making sure that the sillage was there a little bit longer. With some of the aforementioned fragrances that I have, they kind of last, you know, maybe for about 5 hours. I get way more than that with this one. I've even smelled myself maybe around 7, so that's a little bit longer, and it's a little bit better for me because I want to smell it in the afternoon. You know what I mean? And so I really like this. It smells amazing when it's like burning hot outside, and then it's really nice just when it's kind of cool and it's getting a little bit warmer. So I think that Amorous Intense is definitely a perfect choice. I had to save the best for last. AI the Great did an amazing job. Yes, with that Amorous Intense, she did a phenomenal job. But this Ambrosia Periel, y'all, I'm going to be honest. Every time I look at the website, it's sold out. So when I pick it up to spray it on myself, I'm like, I'll try something else today because I just want to kind of keep it. I want it to last as long as possible. And so I was able to get this one as well when she released it. So I guess it was last summer maybe. And this is so good for the spring leading into the summer. It's actually really nice. I sprayed this on myself as it was really cold in the morning, and then it would get hot. Like today, it was like 43 this morning, but by the time I got in my car at the end of the day, like in the afternoon, it was like 74. So this is the perfect fragrance for that. If you like that type of smell, this is one where when you pass by somebody, they're going to be like, wow, what is that? This has, you really get fruity, you really get floral, but it's the banana. I've never had a fragrance that had banana in it. Okay, now you know you have some fragrances, maybe in some lotions by hemp or, you know, some different fragrances, but banana, this one just works. I know it sounds crazy. If you've never had a fragrance that has banana in it, then you're really missing out because AI the Great she did her thing with this one. All right. So what you have at the top, you have banana, there's rum, there's Brazilian orange, what is that? Ceylon, cinnamon, and Divana. And then you have the heart notes. You have dates, you have orchid, you have jasmine and amberwood. Then in the base notes, there's caramel, there's vanilla, there's whipped cream, there's benzoin, there's musk, and then saffron. All of the things I love. I'm telling you, this is amazing. It smells so good. And so what I love about this one is that I can layer it or she can stand on her own. She stands very well on her own. Standing on business, that's fine. Know that it's a little warmer outside and I'm feeling myself and I smell really good. And yes, there's banana. Yes, you do smell banana. It's so good. I mean, it's just really good. So if you're looking for a fragrance that is not, it's banana, but it's not playful. It's banana, but it's not, you know, overly fun and youthful. I guess that's the word, youthful. It's not overly youthful. It's really nice. It smells so good. If you are a person who likes kind of boozy fragrances as well, this one is a great choice. I have actually, I'm gonna be honest, I have actually layered this and I smelled really good. I tried these two together as well and I smelled really good. So I am definitely pleased with all of these Navitus Parfums. Now, I'm going to be honest. These are the only 3 that I have from this company. So if you think that I should try another one, let me know. Let me know down in the comments. Let me know which ones you have because I'm really wanting to make sure that I add some really good fragrances to my collection. Well, that's all that I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, I want to know it. Make sure that you comment down below, okay? Also, thumbs up this video. That really pushes my videos through. Please make sure that you subscribe and then hit that bell so that you can be notified anytime I have an upload. How in the world are you going to know that I have uploaded a video if you don't hit the bell? Please make sure that you do that. Like I said, thank you so much again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. Bye.